Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how I restored and modified a DAM Quick Model 550N. It's a large spinning reel, one of the largest that DAM made. Here's one of the smallest. This is the Microlite. Also a 110 size is the same size. So the smallest and the largest. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoy this video.
Alright, I'm machining out these rotors. This is a 550 rotor, 550N. So I've got an index wheel here, 10, 25 degrees. Whoops. And voila. Well, I've got all these parts powder coated now and getting ready to put it back together. So the first step is put in all the oil light bearings. I had to remove the oil light bearings because the heat from the powder coat oven would cause the oil to drain out. These are impregnated with oil. Okay, so I pressed this bearing in. Unfortunately, I bought this reel to see if I could modify it into making a one-way bearing. I'm just going to fix it up and put it back stock except for the shiny black paint job, because unfortunately with the 550N series it has one screw right here holding the side plate on, which interferes with the one-way bearing. You can bore this out with a 550 but not the 550N and put a one-way bearing right here, so when your main shaft there runs on it, it will be an anti-reverse one-way bearing, so you don't have to put this clicker in here. Okay, putting it back together, we want to make sure everything is polished up. The shaft I polished, and you want to make sure you can spin freely in the bearings. Put a new ball bearing on it, double shield. You may have to hone out this oil light bearing just a little bit to get it to spin freely, but it should just spin real freely after you hone it out. Give it a little bit of light oil on those places, like the oil light, and the shield on, the retaining ring, circlip. Quick reels you can work on with big old wrenches you'd work on your car with. They're that tough. Well, this anti-reverse it's quiet. I mean, it makes a little noise, but it's definitely pleasing to the ear. It's not harsh like the older dams and the Penn 706Z. Make sure the bed flips back. It does. So, next is the gear. I like to put grease on the actual gear, but none on this shaft. I want it to crank freely, so I put a little bit of light synthetic oil there. Drop that in. Whirl, get some on the worm gear, and I polish up the actuating arm. Also want to put the shaft in. Again, I want to put a little bit of light waterproof grease on this. Don't put too much, just to get it coated like that, and we slide the shaft in, and the excess will pile up right here, which is good because that makes a waterproof seal. And of course, put the pin in. That should be good to go. I'll check, make sure there's no play back and forth this way. Now we're ready to put the side cover on. Yeah, we can put the emblem on. Mix up a little JB weld. Smooth out the center. You can only go one way, and that's the right way. Oop.
Alright, that shows a little bit of what I do to these reels. First of all, I sandblast it down to the bare metal. Then I do my machine work, like in cutting the slots right here. And then I powder coat it in black, put everything back together with new bearings. I hone out any of the oil-light bearings so I get complete frictionless fit and finish, and polish everything up, all the stainless and chrome parts. And this bail works fine, so I'm going to leave the bail on it. And I also put a billet aluminum fighting knob. This is not a very big round one, but you could put a bigger one on if you wanted. The inner reverse works good. So all in all, very pleased with the way that this turned out. These are great reels to take out on a boat in ocean water or big game freshwater fish. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.